y'all! Today we're going to be making butter at Millard's Crossing in Nacogdoches and wanted to show you how you can make your own butter at home. First, you'll need some basic items to make your butter. The main ingredient for making butter at home is a basic heavy cream or whipping cream from the grocery store. The higher the fat content, the faster your cream will make butter. Today, we're going to use salt to give our butter some flavor, but you can mix in herbs, honey, and any other ingredients you can think of to make your own unique recipes. You're also going to need some clean water, a small container with a lid, and a marble to act as your butter dasher. If you look at various butter churns throughout history, they all have some sort of device to agitate the cream. These devices, known as dashers, give the fat from the cream a place to hold on to. To mimic the dasher, we add a marble into our jar to agitate the cream. At the village, we like to use glass mason jars to bake our butter, but you can use any container with a tight lid. When pouring your cream, be sure to leave plenty of room for shaking and only fill your container about 1/3 of the way full. Now it's time to shake. Let the kids pass around the jar and listen to the sounds. In the beginning, you'll be able to hear the marble as it shakes back and forth. After you've been shaking for a few minutes, you'll notice the sound change and you can no longer hear the marble bouncing around inside of the jar. At this stage, when the cream is clinging to the sides of the jar, you've made whipped cream. You can stop here for a delicious pie topping or keep shaking to get butter. You'll notice less sound coming from your jar, but keep going until the consistency changes into a cottage cheese texture. Just a little more shaking. When you can see the cream is no longer crawling up the sides and the fat has separated from the liquid, pour off the extra fluid. This is buttermilk. It probably won't taste exactly like the buttermilk from grocery stores, but it's still great for other recipes like biscuits and pancakes. Next, place your butter in a bowl and remove your marble. You can use a fork to mimic traditional butter paddles when washing butter at home. As you work your butter with the fork, more buttermilk will come out of the butter. The longer you plan to store your butter, the more you'll need to work the milk out. If you want your butter to last even longer, you'll need to wash it with water. Water and fat do not mix, so the water you pour on the butter will not dilute it. Instead, it'll capture more of the buttermilk and pull it away from the fat. You can discard this water separately from the saved buttermilk and repeat this process several times to ensure your butter is clean and ready to store. Lastly, add a pinch of salt for flavor or any other seasonings you prefer. This butter is ready to eat. It can be refrigerated, stored at room temperature, or melted. Give this easy recipe a try this week and let us know what you think. Stay tuned for more videos from Millard's Crossing Historic Village and check out our Facebook page for more demos. Bye y'all!